Corner for a strike. Swing and a ball popped up. Santana settles under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's the second baseman, Bobby Grich. That's inside
ball.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Harper ranging back. He brought it back. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Jamer Candelario. That misses. Ball 1. And that one off the outside edge. 2 outs, base is empty. That's to third, and that's just foul. That's down and in. A slider missed. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 3-2 now.
3-2.
And they'll do it again.
Yeah, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. Couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Take your base.
Man at first, James Wood getting ready to hit.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it. Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
The throw to third.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it's...
Now pitching, Eric Gagne.
Digging in, Joe Adell. And
ball that's
1.
outside.
And that one clips the corner. And now 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that one fouled off. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the last half of the third. That's back. Tattooed and gone. His second home run of the game, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 15-7. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. Another one. Back-to-back homers. It's 15-8. Lee up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. That missed by a lot. 2-1. Fought off foul. And he couldn't hold back. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Matt Strom.
Strom is a pretty cool hobby. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of them. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to collect.
Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Strom.
Yep, that ball went out.
Very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
And that one is lifted in the air. Santander racing after it. Throws to second, not going to get him. He's in there.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
There's Derek Jeter now with a runner in scoring position.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, you know, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Coming home. He'll score easily. Throw cut off to second.
He's safe.
But he's in there easily.
Comes through with the
The batter, number
RBI.
one.
Got a fastball,
Second
middle of the
baseman,
plate, jumped
Brian
all over it. Absolutely
Rogers.
smoked that ball. And he's got deception in his delivery. And it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow.
Boots it. Into third now.
On the tag,
So
you're
runners
out.
at the corners and one out. And he's out on the tag. So digging
The
in,
left fielder,
Ted
number
Williams.
9,
Good
Ted
fade and sinking action of that
Williams.
changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
That clips the corner. And that is out of play. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. 2 outs. Now he breaks his bat. And that's the third out. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy went.
Now
Danny
pitching.
Coulomb into the game.
Danny
Compared to some
Coulomb.
days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him. So he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit, your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound
Ball
right
one,
now?
no strike.
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. Next offering is in for a strike. Now one
Ball
miss.
in.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fouled off left side. And
Full
that's
count.
outside. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Berkman hauls it in, 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Bobby Grich. 0 for 2 in this one. Check
Ball
swing.
one.
Did he go? No, he didn't. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. Center field. Berkman drifts towards it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now the center fielder, Lance Berkman. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
And
Ball,
delivers
that's out.
outside. Line drive, pulls it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. And here's the first baseman, Carlos Santana. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
In the on-deck
0-1's the
circle,
count.
you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good.
And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. It's a double, his 4th hit of the game.
Wow,
The
just
batter,
unbelievable
number
what he's doing
17.
here. 4 hits and all 4 have been for extra bases.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there. On its way, gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they add a couple more. It's 18-8. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Adele makes the catch, inning over. Bottom of the inning, and now the first baseman, Jamer Candelario. Just
That's outside.
missed. And that one lifted in the air center field. Brings it in. And a quick out, number 1. And here is James Wood. He's 2 for 2. Ball
Nope,
1, no
outside.
strikes. That one
That's
drifts
in.
inside.
Ball 2.
That one
That's ball
missed.
3.
Now 3-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Williams on the move, and it's caught for the out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And he went around. That's ruled a swing. That's a hit. And that turns the lineup over. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Joe Adell. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. That
Ball
one missing
inside.
inside. Santander leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swings and misses. Going to count
1 ball,
1-2.
2 strikes.
And there's
That's a ball.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 2 outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Inside.
Full
count now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Hard hit, right side. Gets it to first.
He's out.
And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire outfield. First pitch coming your way next. And the batter will be the shortstop.
The puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time, get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy, leave stardust for thus after me. Enter the void, fill in the cavity. Risk the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do. Ride the tide, don't fight with the current that guided you. Melt the ice round the furnace burning inside of you. I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta do better. There's nothing they can do that I can't do better. Better yet, there's nothing I can do that I can't do better. Yeah, I'm better. I'm better. Gotta do better, I 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 gotta.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's Florida taking on San Diego. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle. And
Ball,
that
that's
misses.
outside.
And we are underway. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one carrying. See you later. What a start to this one. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 1-0. This is Willie Castro. Foul ball there. Castro in his 6th season, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in Puerto Rico. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And that skips in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Good wood on that changeup, barreled it up, just couldn't keep it between the lines.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 2-0. So up next, Chipper Jones. And a base hit right there.
Waste no time there. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator,
1-0.
what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
Kershaw deals. Just
Outside,
off the
that's a ball.
outside edge. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Jones gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Three and two.
This one in the dirt. And ball 4
That
to
pitch
a
is low.
board. Now the catcher up to hit. Jorge Posada.
So now he's got 2 runners
Ball.
on after that walk, and Things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a
that's
way
outside.
to get back into the strike zone.
There's a strike. First and second here, no outs. Swing and a ground ball, and he punches one right back up the middle. That's what he does. Great contact. The run comes in from second to second, and he's out.
Batting sixth. The
And
right
now
fielder,
here
number
is
34,
Harper.
Bryce Harper.
And that's
Ball, that's off the
outside.
plate.
1-0. That clips the corner.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field
1-1.
right here. Definitely pounding him away.
And that one is lifted in the air. Harper sizes this one up. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. Brian Reynolds here.
Batting seventh. The
We
left
talk about
fielder,
guys
number
with
10,
good speed,
Brian
and definitely he
Reynolds.
has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. They get the force. We go to the bottom of the first, and now the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Swing and a foul out of play. Goes down looking. So digging in, Ted Williams. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Back there. And out of here. A 2-run homer. It's 3-2. And now Lance Berkman. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's the DH, Juan Soto. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. High fly ball, right field. Harper has a beat on it. Squeezes it. That is the inning. Top of the second. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Kershaw back to work. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be.
He's out.
Because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Ian Happ, the batter now, as he swings
0-1's
and
the
misses
count.
for strike 1. Next
0-1.
offering is down low. And now it's even
1 ball,
1-1.
1 strike.
Just
Nope, that's off the
missed.
plate. Ball 2.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Backdoored him with
2-2
a
the
breaking
count.
ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
One down, base is empty. That's
3-2.
down and in. A slider missed. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Mantle batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That's a ball.
Just missed. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner on the go. Pitch
That's
is
ball
high.
2.
Throw to second. Out there. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. That's in for a strike.
I mean, that's
0-1.
perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Harper has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. So up next,
Batting 7,
Scott
the third
Rowland.
baseman,
His home
number
run numbers
17.
stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Harper ranging back onto the track, and he makes the catch. So here
Batting 8,
is
the
Bryce
right
Harper.
fielder, Bryce.
This is a true
Harper.
five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such
That's
a
a ball.
talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Kind of a risky pitch coming
Batting
inside
ninth,
with the
the
breaking
catcher,
ball like that. You
Edway.
have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Here's Adley Rutschman. And the pitch. That one fouled off. 2 outs. In the air, left field. Reynolds on the run. He's there. He's got it. Top half of the third inning. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Willie Castro. Right through there for a strike.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his
Now
bat for
batting,
strike
the third
3.
baseman, Chipper.
Here's the third baseman,
Jones.
Chipper Jones. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
1 out, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. Missed with a
Ball,
changeup.
down.
Now 1-2. On the ground to third, and it stays fair.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
0-1.
Santander swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Just
0-1.
off the outside part of the plate.
Ball
Just
2.
off the inside corner. The count now 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Here's the catcher, Jorge Posada. RBI single his last time up. On the ground. And that's a fair ball. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Here comes Bryce Harper. Flied to right his first time. Breaks his bat, pops it up. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Derek Jeter. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Ground ball up the middle. Polanco. to first.
He's out.
One up, one down. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Brian Roberts. First
Ball.
pitch misses.
Hey.
He doubled up on the off speed
I got a
there.
ball, one
We
strike.
talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
And that's hammered into right field, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way.
Now
The pitch
batting,
was in
left
and off the
fielder,
plate.
Ted.
So hard to do anything with a pitch in that
Williams.
location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty
Inside,
amazing.
ball 1.
Williams stands in now, looks at that one inside. That pitch in for a strike, and the count is 1-1. Roberts, the base runner at first with one out.
Inside,
That's
ball 2.
inside, and a count 2-1. And a foul ball. Here goes the runner. And an
out.
automatic
That ball
double
bounced
as
over.
it hops the
Ground
fence.
rule double.
2 on, 1 out. Lance Berkman now
Ball,
at the
that's
plate.
in.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Second and third, 1 away here in the last half of the third.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Inside,
that's inside.
just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Up the middle. Castro sends
Got
it to
him.
first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. So the
Now
go-ahead
batting,
run in
the
scoring
designated
position.
hitter,
On
Juan
Soto now. He's 0 for 1.
Soto.
That one's in there. That's strike 1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard. Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Mantle drifts towards it, makes the grab, and that ends the inning. And we're back. Start of the fourth. Now the left fielder, Brian Reynolds. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Makes the catch for the out. So digging in, Jorge Polanco grounded out his first time. That
That's
one
a ball.
misses in the dirt. Polanco goes 5 feet 11 inches, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Late swing fouled off. That's off the
Ball,
inside
in.
corner, and it's 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field, pretty well struck. That one's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Ian Happ up to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that's
Ball.
down and away. That one the other way.
That ball's
and
foul.
Foul ball. Check
Aye.
swing. He went. And that's
1
strike
ball,
2.
2 strikes.
And that's
2
in the
balls,
dirt.
2 strikes.
2 out, space is empty. Laser could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double. So the batting order turns over. Stepping in, Mickey Mantle. That
Ball.
one misses, and that's ball 1. Out to short. Zips it to first, and that is the inning. Bottom 4, and now Carlos Santana. Out towards left center. Reynolds pulls that one down, and there's one away. Now the third baseman, Scott Rowland. Out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double. One out. Runner at second. Here is Bryce Harper. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Rolling. The runner at second with one away.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second
Ball
is ready
inside.
to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Stretches out and hauls it in. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with two gone. So the go-ahead
The
run
catcher,
in scoring
number
position.
35,
And now the switch
Adley
hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Rutschman.
And that's
Ball
off
inside.
the inside edge. And that's ball one. Tap foul at the plate. 2 outs and a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that one fouled off. That one is absolutely belted. And it's into the gap. In from third is the tying run.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Outside low. And 1-1. Runner at second. 2 down. To the right side. And that one handled. The throw to first.
He's out.
That ends the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now Willie Castro. Kershaw back to work. The
Ball
shortstop takes the ball.
Well, Boog,
Ball
after
one,
watching
no
the
strikes.
first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The other way, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2.
Having a really nice game
Now
here.
batting,
That's his second
third
extra
baseman,
base hit.
Chipper
Anytime you rip a line
Jones.
drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the
0-1's the
barrel
count.
straight to it. That's great work right there.
Late with the swing there.
Spin rate's outstanding
balls,
on
2
that high
strikes.
fastball. Really tough to hit.
That
1
one
ball,
not close.
2 strikes.
And a count 1-2. That's out to center field. Berkman in and to his right. He's got it. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra
The first
bases for
baseman,
sure.
number
If the
25,
pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a
Anthony
second to catch his
Santander.
breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Santander swings through it for
0-1.
strike 1.
Ball, that's inside.
Next pitch
Inside
is
ball.
inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Here's Jorge Posada now with a man in scoring position. Breaking
Nope.
ball inside.
That's inside.
And that is ball 1. That puts the corner. Next
Ball 2.
offering is down low.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that drops in for a strike. Castro at
2
second
balls,
with 2 down.
2 strikes.
Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th.
Leading
Here's the
off
second
for the
baseman,
Singers,
Brian
the
Roberts.
second baseman,
Hot
Brian
shot to third.
Roberts.
Whips it to
Got him.
first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Ted Williams will hit
Now
next.
pitching,
He's already homered in this
Danny
game.
Coulomb.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball.
And ball 1.
1
That's
ball,
good
2
pitch
strikes
there.
the count.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Home man for the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs. Berkman up to
Inside,
hit
ball
for the
1.
3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Mantle makes the grab, and the inning is over. And we're back, all set for the top of the 6th. And now the right fielder, Bryce Harper. And the first pitch misses
inside.
for ball 1. Ripped to first.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Fouled off. He was late. 1 down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. Ball 1 there. And that one missing
That's
inside. A sharp slider. There goes down looking. So 2 down now, and here is Jorge Polanco. In the air, right side. Harper has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the 6th, and now it's Juan Soto. Up the middle, Castro. They get the out on Soto. Carlos Santana, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
That's inside.
Ball, that's in.
Hit on the ground to short. In the hole, jump throw. It's
He's
there,
out.
and that's a great play. 2 outs, bases empty. Here's the 3rd baseman, Scott Rowland. And it's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Inside.
Ball, that's off the plate.
1-1. And a swing and a line drive at a right field.
Everything came
Now
together
batting,
for him.
the right
Nice
fielder,
job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around. On the ball, it's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Harper in the box again, takes a strike. Comes up empty.
Good late sink
No
on
balls,
that
2
fastball.
strikes.
Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That's
That's
outside. Now 1-2.
Runner
Takes off, knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Rolling off of first with 2 away. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Here's Adley Rutschman. Singy, he was the first player taken in what has turned out to be a talented draft class.
Well, Boog, 2019 delivered a youth movement for Major League Baseball.
That one ripped. Makes the catch, and that top of inning number 7, and now the DH, Ian Happ. Jesse Chavez
Now
taking over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers
Chavez.
really make a name for themselves. Late
Ball 1.
and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Next pitch in for a strike, and the count even at 1. Just
That's in.
missed.
Ball 2.
And that is out of play. Inside 3-2 the count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Williams settles underneath it. And out number 1 on the grab. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Willie Castro. He's already homered here in this one. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down. If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt.
Ball 2.
Try your best to get into scoring position.
2 balls, no strikes. Hey! 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that
Ball
misses.
3.
Ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And there's a hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Jones in the box now. Takes strike 1. Missed with a
Ball 1.
changeup. And it's 1-1. Rolled to short. Possible 2 ball. The flip to second. On a Santana 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Now pitching, Eric Gagne.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He's got it. 1 away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Number 1,
Ryan Roberts,
second baseman,
getting ready to hit 1 for 3.
Roberts.
Pitch is in there. 0-1.
Stolen at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Reynolds gets under it. Snags it for the second out. Ted Williams now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. And that misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. That's down and in. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. In there safely. So a runner at third, 2 outs. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Lance Berkman. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Base hit, and a run comes in.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Wenzel Perez.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Just missed. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One, 2 now. In the air out to center. Mantle on the move. And that is that. And we're back. Ready to begin the 8th. And here's the first baseman, Anthony Santander. And that one pulled foul. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. Just off the outside corner. 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now here is Jorge Posada. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. A gigantic blast. It's 5-4. 1 out, base is empty. Here's Bryce Harper. 0 for 3 in this one.
Now pitching.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Dennis Eckersley.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That one carrying. And that is gone. They go back to back, and they tie it up. It's 5-5. Reynolds in the box now. Takes strike 1. And that one popped in the air, left field. Brings it in, and there's 2 away. Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Here's a rocket out to left. Williams makes the catch. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Felix Bautista.
And a pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Just off the inside edge. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That's ball 2.
Way high.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one carrying, and it's gone. And they take the lead. It's 7-5. Bryce Harper to the plate. Pulls that one foul.
Well, these guys really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. So far, they have 6 hits in the counts where the pitcher has had the advantage, so it hasn't been easy for them, but they're finding a way to get it done.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss at 96. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Out towards right center field. Harper hustling after it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter. And it's fouled away. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Next offering upstairs.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. hauls it in to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the ninth in this one. Now it's the DH, Ian Happ. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And now the center fielder, Mickey Mantle. First pitch
Inside,
misses.
ball one.
With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the ninth. And
Ball.
another ball. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He's been able to go
2-1.
inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the
Ball,
plate in
that's
this
inside.
at-bat.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. In there at the knees, 3-2 now.
Counts full.
Ball
Ball
4, he
four.
walked
Take
in.
your base.
And that'll keep the line moving. Willie Castro digs in now.
And it may be a...
Jonathan Loaisiga gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard,
0-1's
and you
the
know
count.
those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always
0-1.
high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
On the ground to first. Could be 2. To Jeter. On to first in time. Double play.
3-6-1 double plays can be so tough to turn. You're talking about the ground that the pitcher has to cover to get there. And in this case, you have a left-handed hitter.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And that is the ball game.
Well, this was a fun game all the way around. We saw plenty of action. 12 runs.